Have you ever wondered how to leave an impression that truly lasts on a woman, even those who seem hard to impress? Whether your goal is to spark her interest, reignite the spark in a relationship, or simply brighten her day, choosing the right words can be your best tool. In this video, we're going to discover 3 phrases that no woman, not even married ones, can resist. But be careful, these are not just any phrases. These are words that reach deep into the mind and heart, creating a genuine connection and leaving her wanting to know more about you. Stay until the end because in addition to revealing these phrases, I'll explain how to say them effectively, with confidence and authenticity, to achieve maximum impact. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend doing so and activating the bell so you don't miss more videos like this one. Before we start, give it a like if you enjoy the content, as it helps me continue sharing this type of advice. If you find it interesting, comment with the number 1, and if you think I could improve, comment with the number 0 so I know where I can adjust. Alright, let's get started. The first phrase you need to learn is simple yet incredibly powerful. I appreciate how, followed by a specific detail. At first glance, this phrase may seem basic, but its effect is much deeper than you might imagine. Let me explain why this little formula has such an impact. At its core, this phrase touches one of the most fundamental human needs: to feel valued for who we really are, for our most authentic qualities, and not just the superficial. This need to feel valued is universal, but when it comes to women, it has a special nuance. Many times they feel that society only values them for their appearance or physical attractiveness, and that their inner qualities go unnoticed. If you find value in the content, let's do a value for value exchange. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the upcoming videos. Let's continue. Herein lies the true magic of this phrase. When the compliment goes beyond the obvious, it becomes something deeply meaningful, as if you had discovered something unique and special about her. Think about it. Generic phrases like, "You're beautiful," "I like you," or "You're amazing," can be flattering and pleasant to hear, but they usually don't reach the heart because they don't recognize what makes her unique. Instead, when you appreciate something specific, be it her empathy, her passion for what she does, her sense of humor, or her dedication, the compliment takes on a more intimate and genuine dimension. You're not just highlighting a quality, you're also showing that you've paid attention to what really matters about her. This ability to see beyond the obvious, to connect with her essence, is what turns a simple phrase into a powerful tool of emotional connection. Now imagine the impact of a deep compliment that mentions something unique. For example, "I admire the way you handled that complicated situation," or "I'm impressed by your generosity and how you care for others." This kind of language shows that you're really paying attention, that you're not staying on the surface but rather recognizing her essence and her actions. These kinds of compliments have a more profound impact because they go straight to the heart, showing sincere admiration. Plus, this kind of recognition not only strengthens the relationship but also creates a sense of value and validation, which strengthens the emotional connection. But remember, it's not just about saying these words, but about how you say them. For them to be effective, they must come from a genuine place. You have to feel what you're saying, otherwise they'll lose their effect. It's important that when you use this phrase, your tone and body language reflect sincerity. A direct look into her eyes, a soft tone of voice, and a genuine smile can make this phrase much more impactful. Now let's move on to the second phrase, which takes emotional power to an even deeper level. I feel so lucky to be by your side. Although it may seem as simple as the first, this phrase has a transformative potential in any relationship, and its impact can be truly immense. Why? The answer lies in one of the most basic human needs: the desire to feel valued, appreciated, and indispensable in someone else's life. When you express to a woman that you feel lucky to share your time and space with her, you're not only elevating her self-esteem, but you're also showing her that you don't take her for granted. You're showing her that her presence is valuable, unique, and worthy of appreciation. Imagine how a woman feels when she hears these words. You're not just communicating that you enjoy being with her, you're conveying a deeper message, that her company is essential and irreplaceable to you. In a few words, you're saying that her presence has real value in your life, and that you can't imagine your day-to-day without her. This goes beyond a simple compliment. It creates a sense of security and emotional stability, a fertile ground where trust and love can flourish. This security you give her not only strengthens the bond, but also allows her to feel comfortable being herself, thus creating a more authentic and sincere connection. Moreover, this phrase has a lasting effect. It's not limited to the moment you say it. Every time she recalls it, that feeling of importance and value in your life will be reinforced. It becomes a sort of emotional anchor, something she can return to in her mind during difficult moments or when she has doubts about the relationship. However, it's essential to highlight that using this phrase must be entirely genuine. It can't be something said automatically or forced, as it would lose all its power. It should come up in sincere moments, in the middle of an intimate conversation, or during a meaningful moment shared between the two of you. The key isn't only in the words, but in the context and the emotion that accompany them. When you say, "I feel so lucky to be by your side," you're not just uttering a phrase, you're opening your heart and revealing what her presence in your life truly means to you. If you choose the right moment and say it with complete honesty, you can create a much stronger emotional connection, leaving a lasting impression on her heart. An impression that will strengthen the foundations of your relationship in a genuine and meaningful way. Finally, we come to the third phrase, which is truly a game changer. You make everything better. This statement has a unique power and can light up any situation, even the hardest moments. It's not just another compliment. It's a powerful declaration that holds a deep meaning about the positive impact she has on your life. By saying these words, you're not only expressing admiration, but also conveying a message of gratitude and genuine recognition towards her. You're highlighting how her presence, her way of being, her energy, and her approach to life have the power to transform any situation into something more bearable, happier, and more meaningful. Imagine what it means for a woman to hear these words. It's not just praise about her appearance or a specific action, but a validation of her essence and the effect she has on your life. By saying, "You make everything better," you're emphasizing that it's not just specific moments, but her constant presence and the way she affects your life overall. You're highlighting her value in the day-to-day, in the ordinary and extraordinary, in small details and big moments, in good times and bad. The phrase touches one of the deepest human desires, to feel that our existence has a purpose and a positive impact on the lives of others, especially someone who matters to us. This phrase not only gives the other person a sense of importance, but also a sense of personal fulfillment, knowing that her way of being contributes to someone else's experience of a fuller and more satisfying life. But this phrase goes beyond just improving her mood. It's a statement that can transform the dynamic of the relationship, strengthening the emotional connection and creating a stronger, more intimate bond. You're communicating that you don't see her as just another person in your life, but as a fundamental part of your well-being, as someone without whom your world wouldn't be the same. To make these phrases truly work, make sure each word comes from the heart. Authenticity is key. It's not about saying what you think she wants to hear, but about expressing what you truly feel. Women have a special ability to detect when something isn't genuine, so ensure that your words reflect your real feelings. Now that you know these three phrases and how to use them, remember that the secret lies in being genuine. These phrases have the power to transform any relationship, but only if they're said with sincerity and at the right moment. If you've made it this far and find these lessons helpful, comment with the number 2 so I know you're still watching this video with me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, as your support is essential to keep creating content that truly helps you build more authentic, meaningful, and lasting relationships. Here we focus on deepening those aspects that we sometimes overlook, but are key to generating a true connection. Share this video with friends or family who might find it useful. There's no better way to learn than by sharing, and maybe this content is just what someone needs to strengthen their relationships. Don't forget to give it a like if you found something valuable in the video. Your like helps me reach more people who seek to improve their relationships and grow emotionally. Thank you for being here and being part of this community. See you in the next video, where we'll continue exploring together the art of human relationships. Until next time.